This is gonna be the second best advice ever. Most of yous don't know how to clean. Every time I go into a public restroom, it's always dirty. Always dirty. There's always pee on the toilets, pee on the floor, pee on the door, pee in somebody's hair. There's always pee everywhere. It's everywhere. Every time I go in there. Let me tell you how to clean. Okay? When you're mopping, see what you gotta do is when you're mopping, you mop the floor, but you always want to start from the far end of the room, from where the door is. Because if you're not, then you can't get out the door because you're gonna box yourself in. You don't want to box yourself in because you're gonna step on the clean floor. There's gonna be footprints on the clean floor because it's not dry yet. You can't box yourself in. You always gotta start from one side and go back and forth, till you get to the door, and then you back out of the door, hold the door open, and mop that part, close the door. The next thing you guys gotta work on is cleaning the mirrors. The mirror, you're supposed to be able to see the mirror. It's like a window, but instead of seeing outside, you see yourself. And you want to see yourself clearly, because if you don't see yourself clearly, and you go to the mirror, and the mirror has spots, now you think you have spots. You think you have spots because you look in the mirror, and the mirror has spots, now you have spots. So you go to the doctor to get checked out for spots, the doctor says, you don't have spots. And now you look like a numbskull that thought you had spots because you looked on the mirror. But it's not your fault. It's people who didn't clean the mirror made you think you had spots. You always want to clean the inside of the toilets because it always seems like there's always a skid mark on the back of the toilet. Like no one could ever aim and hit the water. Perfect shot. No one can. I don't know why. But they just can't. It's just impossible. Maybe they should put more water in the toilet. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. But all I know is you gotta always clean the back of the toilet too, because it's gross. And now the water is just touching the feces, and the feces is all up in the water. You drop a load into the water, and it goes up into your ass. And next thing you know, you have AIDS. And when you have AIDS, you lose your job, you lose your girl, you're in the hospital all the time, and if you get a cold, then you're gonna die. And if you have AIDS, you're gonna die. So you don't want to get AIDS. So the easiest way to fix that problem is clean the toilets. Clean the toilets. And those things that you put on the toilet covers, it took a comedian to tell me how to use those things. No one ever teaches you. I just thought that you just tore that piece that goes inside the toilet off, and then it's like a U, and you just sit on the U. No. There's that little thing that you rip off. It sits down in the toilet. That way, when you pee, it doesn't splash up against the wall and get onto your nuts. That's what it's for. It's perfect. But no one ever teaches you how to use it. There's not even instructions on the thing in the back of the toilet how to use it. It just appeared in the bathroom one day. How did that even happen? Just went to the bathroom one day. They were all there. Every place has them. I don't even remember them coming out. I remember throwing toilet paper on the thing, sitting on the toilet paper because you didn't want to sit on other people's pee. That's what, yeah. But now, they're just everywhere. And no one tells you how to use them. So the best advice, tear that little tongue thing out, put it in the toilet, and then sit on it. That's the best advice. This is the best advice number 2.